Welcome back to The Rich Life. I'm your host Aaron, and here's the scoop. So Kelly Clarkson has to pay her ex-husband Brandon Blackstock over $1.3 million in a divorce settlement. As we already know, that stuff is mad expensive, but every month she has to do child support payments of $45,000 and her spousal support payments are $115,000 per month until January 31st, 2024. That is a long time away and a lot of damn money. The former couple has also agreed to have joint custody of their kids, who will primarily live with Kelly Clarkson in the Los Angeles house. But since Brandon is living there as well, he'll be paying $2,000 a month for use of the property until he moves out in June. Let's see if he really does that. Now, Kelly Clarkson is an American singer, songwriter, actress, and author, also television personality. She rose to fame after winning the first season of American Idol in 2002, 20 years ago. Now, that was the first season and it's still ongoing, and you know, she's ran against this curly haired dude named Justin, and they even started a movie back then from Justin to Kelly, I think it was called, and I remember begging for it. I don't even know what it was about. I just remember I watched American Idol and I remember they were the runner-ups and I was like, I need to watch this movie. So I still never got to see it, but let's fast forward. After winning American Idol, she won a record deal with RCA Records. She sold over 25 million albums and 45 million singles worldwide. Now she has 11 top 10 singles in the US and 9 top 10 singles in the UK, Canada, and Australia. She became the first artist in history to reach the top of the Billboard's pop, adult contemporary, adult pop, country, and dance charts. Clarkson has served as a coach on The Voice since the 14th season, and since 2019 has hosted her own talk show, The Kelly Clarkson Show. I've never seen it before, but if you have, let me know. Now, anyways, her net worth is $14 million. That's why she can afford to make every room in her house look spectacular. She also makes this $1.5 million a month from her music and from being a judge on the show, so you know, there's money swimming around. She may have had that money, but she doesn't really worry about fancy cars. In fact, she drives a Chevy Camaro SS, a Lincoln Navigator, a Mercedes Viano, and a Range Rover Vogue. And there's photos of her. She looks like she's just like a soccer mom, running around, loading stuff in her car from Home Depot and whatever. She's very simple when it comes to that stuff. Now, she does like having a nice home. And you know, while she and her ex Brandon have been splitting and things, she still owns her Montana property as well as the family pets. Multiple cars, including a Porsche, which I didn't mention. Meanwhile, Brandon gets to keep the former couple's farm cattle, livestock, dogs, and horses, as well as several cars and snowmobiles, a golf simulator, and some fancy watches like a Patek. New Patek on my wrist. Not today. Kelly is now selling that farmhouse for $8.25 million. The 8-bedroom house in California was bought while she was married to Blackstock. The duo, who tied the knot in 2013, split in 2020, with Kelly Clarkson officially filing the divorce papers in June of that year. Now, the farmhouse styled home has plenty of room for their family. With over 10,000 square feet, the ex's shared daughters River, who's 7, and son Remington, who's 5, and Blackstock, 44, is also the father of teenagers Savannah, who's 19, and Seth, who's 14, from a previous relationship. Now, Kelly has been trying to sell the house since filing for divorce in 2020. She listed the property at nearly $10 million in the summer of 2020, but she ultimately ended up selling it for a little less than what she paid for it. Now I've seen photos of the place and it's an absolute dream. It really looks like something you can't even imagine. It's a huge house. The backyard is unbelievable. They have like this huge pool. They have these cool like fireplaces. They have this big gazebo. Man, the rooms inside of the house are huge. They actually look like multiple Airbnbs, and they all have their own little balconies. Their rooms are the size of my whole place, okay? Now, the kitchen is so homey. You know, the photos are all online. I haven't actually been there, but come on. And it really looks cozy and sleek. You know, they have smaller rooms for like dining. They have big rooms for like movie night, big soft couches. It's just super relaxing, and the whole room just looks very calm. I've seen their bathrooms as well. It looks like it's like part of like, you know, those stores with those nice fancy bath bombs and those nice skincare things. You know, everything is like white tiles, white floors, super clean interior. It just looks perfect. So the Since You Been Gone singer has been making a lot of real estate deals in the recent months. She even sold her 20,000 square foot Nashville mansion for $6.3 million after the property spent 4 years on the market. She has even bought a smaller house in Toluca Lake, the neighborhood of Los Angeles, and it was about $5.45 million. The latest purchase is only about 5,000 square feet, but it does have 5 bedrooms, 7 bathrooms, and has plenty of room for the a single mom and her kids. Kelly Clarkson and Brandon Blackstock actually run in the same entertainment circle because the fact is he is a talent manager of her co-star Blake Shelton, who's also on The Voice. So, you know, they're running around, they're seeing each other a lot. Kelly Clarkson and her husband Brandon Blackstock actually met at an award show in 2006 because Narvel Blackstock, who is Brandon Blackstock's father and is also a talent agent, is the one that reintroduced them to each other. So Narvel Blackstock has a talent company called Starstruck Entertainment, and that's how he was in the loop. That's how he got to introduce his son to Kelly Clarkson. When Kelly and Brandon actually met each other, it was at 2012 during the Super Bowl, and at that point Brandon was already divorced from his previous wife, the one he has 2 kids with. I have an even better detail for you guys. The coolest fact is that Narvel Blackstock and Reba McEntire were dating for 26 years. So that means that Kelly Clarkson's stepmom is Reba McEntire.
A single mom who works 2 jobs, who loves her kids.
Is that cool or what? If you guys don't think Reba's cool, get out of here. I'm joking, don't. What I have to say though is that Reba and Narvel did divorce just like Kelly and Brandon. So those, you know, there's some shady dudes in that family, right? Now let me tell you this real shady detail. Brandon Blackstock did not want to sign the prenup. He wanted to split everything between the both of them. He wanted to make money off of Kelly Clarkson. Allegedly, his company also charged Kelly Clarkson crazy money for things she did not agree to, and charged her for time she didn't even know was supposed to be charged and wrote it off as a business. Imagine picking up your phone and having a 30-minute conversation with a friend, and then they send you a bill for like $80,000 when you're done. And yeah, her husband was doing that to her. So they're not together. I guess a lot of things came in the way. They could have had a really busy schedule doing their own careers, and that could have jeopardized their relationships. And their busy careers did help them with their foundation. Kelly even said like she hired him to be her manager because she knew he was so great. She saw how much of a great job he was doing with Blake Shelton and seen that his career blew up, and she knew that she wanted to work with her husband, so she trusted him. Now personally, I don't know about this whole thing. I just think that Brandon moves kind of shady, and yeah, he's a talent agent and whatever, but I don't really know. Do you think that their relationship ended because of money situations, or do you think that it was just a no-go from the beginning? And also let me know, did any of you actually get to watch the movie From Justin to Kelly? Should I still watch it? I know it's been a long time, but I'm still down, you know? Let me know in the comments below. My name is Aaron. Thanks for watching The Rich Life, and I'll see you soon.